Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Call halal, la Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. But Isaiah 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. All right, and this verse, man, it just came to pass. And it's always coming to pass, and it's still coming to pass. All right, until Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai ends this devil's rulership. And I just finished watching this movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, man. That shit got me heated. All right. I had to Google it, and it was based on true events. It wasn't just, fiction. How much of Killers of the Flower Moon is actually true? If you watched Killers of the Flower Moon in disbelief, you weren't alone. After the movie premiered, Google searches for Osage increased 75%, and one of the most searched 4 phrases was, "Is Killers of the Flower Moon true?" This is often the reaction whenever a chapter of our history is made into media for public consumption, but the story and proof of it have been in the National Archives for decades. Here's how this tragedy was uncovered. The Osage tribe has deep roots in our nation, first emerging as a people around 700 BC. Osage means people of the middle waters, and likely relates to where their tribe first developed, in the valley of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers. Centuries later, they remained close to the water as they migrated west and settled where the Mississippi met the Missouri River. All right, this is the northern kingdom of Israel, all right? After they came out of the Assyrian captivity, they migrated to the Americas, all right, North, Central, South America, and the Caribbeans, all right, which could be considered part of the Americas as well. All right, and there, they called themselves the Osage people, and these are Israelites, man. Because if you see the movie, you can see, they got fringes on them. You just got to see the movie, man. You just got to see they got fringes, and in a lot of the scenes, they got fringes on their clothes. So that's one of the signs that these are Israelites. And it says right here, it was here that they claimed their ancestral lands, establishing a powerful presence throughout the Midwest. They were feared and respected by other tribes and white settlers because they were a nation of brilliant warriors, strategic traders, and skilled hunters. Their trading posts were key to the economic prosperity of the West, and the Osage Nation flourished as they established relationships with French fur traders. All right. I ain't gonna read all of that, but basically, this is just Northern Kingdom, and the gist of the movie is they discovered oil. All right, in 1894. Oil was found under the Osage Reservation in Indian Territory. Despite a government-imposed cap that restricted the Osage to 10% of this fucking devil, man. This fucking devil took 90% of the fucking oil profits, man, and gave peanuts, man. They gave peanuts to Jake, man, to Northern Kingdom. Right, this was like They were like the so-called Indian version of Black Wall Street. Okay. And the devil, just like they destroyed Wall, the racist white Edomite government had to destroy Black Wall Street. They destroyed these people too, but they did it in a subtle manner. All right, they very covertly. All right, and this is all the work of Esau, the so-called white man. All right, but disclaimer, because you got white people that don't descend from Esau, that are not Edomites. All right, but the majority of white people are Edomites. All right, they're fucking devils. The majority of them. All right, the majority of white people are devils. They're Edomites. Okay, you got some white people that are not Edomites. Like, for example, in this movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, all right, he's not an Edomite. All right, Robert De Niro, he's not an Edomite. All right, you could test their spirits. They show they got salt. All right, they got salt. The salt of the earth. And it's ironic because in the movie, Leonardo and Robert, they both portray Edomites. And that's just Esau always having white Israelite actors portraying Edomites. They always do that, all right? Sometimes they do have actual Edomites playing Edomites, but it's rare. All right, so despite a government-imposed cap that restricted the Osage to 10% of the oil profits, their ownership of their land mineral rights was immensely profitable. So profitable, in fact, that the tribe made between 10 to 30 million per year, making them the richest people per capita in the world at the time. I mean, if you adjust that for inflation, that's a lot of bread right there, man. That's a lot of bread. Damn. It's probably like in the billions if you adjust it for inflation nowadays. Then on March 3rd, 1921, Congress enacted a guardianship program. You see, here comes Esau, right? A racist white government controlled by Esau, right? Controlled by Edomites. Enacted a guardianship program ostensibly to help the Osage manage their funds. Any individual who is more than half Indian blood or an Osage minor, and there's no such thing as half, all right? You're either a full or you're not. You're either a full-blooded or you're not, because the lineage is decided by the father, all right? About Numbers 1 verse 18. All right? Everything is decided by the father. The father was Indian, and the kids were, and the mother was a white woman, so-called white woman. And then the kids are still Israelites, are still so-called Indians. All right. But then you have the reverse. You had I'm gonna get to it. All right. Any individual who was more than half Indian blood or an Osage minor had to have a guardian who would be appointed until they could prove that they were competent enough to manage their own funds. Guardians had total control over how much money an Osage person received and even how they spent it. Plus, they were entitled to payment for their services, which they often took directly out of Osage profits. Whether a member of the Osage Nation was competent or incompetent was noted on Indian census rolls, ensuring that incompetent Osage could not receive funds without a guardian's presence or permission. The guardianship program didn't protect the Osage. It put a target on their backs. Wanting a piece of the profits, white settlers, all right, Edomites, okay? Again, not all white people are Edomites. You got to throw that out there for all the butthurt people, all the, prevent potential butthurt, light-skinned Jake from thinking, no, you're talking about all white people. No, man. Okay? But these are Edomites. The dudes that went over there trying to get that money, man, those is Edomites, all right? White settlers flocked to Oklahoma, and then scrupulous businessmen, lawyers, and others attempted to swindle the Osage out of their mineral rights. But the most insidious attempts came from white male settlers who married Osage women to assert their rights as a spouse, become their guardian, and gain control over their money. which really, man, that goes against the law too of Israel. All right, because you know, if a woman of a certain tribe married a man of another tribe, and and that man died, all right, that his land has to stay within that tribe. It can't go to another nation. All right, no, so like it can't go to another tribe. All right. So, you know, say a Benjamin woman married a Judite man, and a Judite man died. All right, that land, it would have to go to the next of kin of that Judite man. All right, if he had a son, all right, it goes to the son, because that would be a Judite son. The son would be from the tribe of Judah. All right, but you know, this society is all messed up. All right. Killers of the Flower Moon follows the true story of Molly Burkhart. All right, I don't want to spoil it, but basically the movie is about, you know, this Northern Kingdom woman, all right, so-called Native American woman named Molly. All right, she gets married with Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and actually no, this is actually happening in real life. Ernest, and basically there was a plot where Robert De Niro's character, who in real life William Hale, he tried to take the land through inheritance, all right, by having these people killed one by one. All right, just real devil shit. Okay. And the whole time this dude was smiling, oh, your family, I love you. It's a fucking devil, man. Only a fucking devil will smile, give you hugs, lie to your face, and then just plotting behind your back to bring you. Fucking devil, man. Goddamn devil, man. Man, this movie got me pissed off, man. Damn, man, this shit got me pissed. All right, but so then eventually, you know, man, they was killing so many people, man, that and the local, you know, sheriff, they were just writing it, man, and then the sheriff was in the fucking KKK, man. Man, this motherfucker, man, they was doing KKK marches, and he had his face showing, man, like he let everybody know he was in fucking KKK. These fucking devils. And they were writing off all these murders as accidents, suicides, as like nothing, man. So they had to go to Washington, man, to get them to investigate, man, and I think they even mentioned they had to bribe some senators or something. They had to bribe the government with some money just so they can send the FBI over there to investigate, man. These fucking devils, man. They wasn't even doing their jobs, man, until they got paid, man. But I don't want to spoil it, man. You just gotta see the movie for yourself, man. That shit'll get you mad, all right? That shit will get you mad if you see that shit, man. Can't wait till we get these fucking devils, man. Ooh, man, I can't wait. I can't wait till we get these devils in captivity, man. Psalm 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right, and that's what they were doing in that movie, man. It was killing so-called Native Americans to take their oil money, their lands, and they were plotting that shit, man. And see, and they was even they were Masons too. All right, they were free. They had a Masonic lodges. They was plotting all this shit in secret, conspiring. All right, that's what they were doing, man. The wicked, all right, Esau, all right, the so-called majority of the white race. All right, the so-called white man, the majority of the white men. All right, you got to throw that in, majority, not all of them. All right, not all of them. Because really, it's not really a thing about color. All right, Esau invented this thing about white and black just to confuse people. All right, it's about nations. All right, the Bible deals with nationalities. All right, the Lord deals with nationalities, man. The Lord is not dealing with colors, man. All right, but you know, Esau invented this narrative of white and black, so that's what we have to go by. I'm minded with this Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And that's what, man, they literally were preying on widows, man. And this government, man, they imposed a cap, man, that 10% cap on the oil profits and then that guardianship law, man, that was some some white systemic racist bullshit. All right, that shit wouldn't fly nowadays. All right, because then you know Esau is getting exposed. All right, the son of perdition is being revealed. All right, Esau is getting exposed, so you know that type of shit wouldn't fly nowadays. But hey, man, the government, man, is still getting away with a lot of bullshit. But hey, on the bright side, man, hey, Yasharala, man, he's gonna take these devils down, man. And Yahweh is coming back soon. He's gonna take these devils down. They're gonna go into captivity and they're gonna pay for everything that they did, man. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.